Let the competition balls by that action. You can never debate it. This is actual fact. Stephen A. and Max Kale said they say it's a rap. I'm like, say what? Say what? What's up with all my haters? I'm a ball when I perform. So my jersey's in the air. I'm allergic to my haters. Every morning I prepare. Lot of clothes I can wear just like them Oregon players. Yeah, quack, quack. What it do? Rap like it's nothing to it. Matter of fact, you can ask hard and I'm cooking too. Bass dog cooking too. Nah, look at you. Great mind. They embrace mine like a crooked tooth. 4 takes. That's you. 3 takes. Not me. 2 takes if you lucky. First take, stop me. 4 takes, that's you. 3 takes, not me. 2 takes if you lucky. First take, you got me.
It's hump day, first take on a Wednesday. Folks, thank you so much for hanging with us. We appreciate you. We got you covered coast to coast here. Stephen A. is in NYC. Max is in L.A. Miss Connecticut here in Connecticut, rightfully so. How are we doing, guys?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Good morning.
Ready
Good morning.
to go. It's early out here, but I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. Let's get right into it. About last night. The Cavs cruised to a 103-86 victory over the Grizzlies despite playing without Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith and LeBron both put up 23 points apiece, and Kevin Love recorded his 5th straight game with at least 20 points. But don't expect the same team effort tonight when the Cleveland Cavs travel to Memphis for back-to-backs. Here's Ty Lue with an announcement.
No Kyrie, no LeBron, no Kevin traveling. Thank you. Have a nice night. Dave, you can close your mouth. What's your mouth?
You said they're not traveling?
No, they're not playing.
But they're traveling.
They're not going.
Not going.
Why?
I felt like it.
Why not play Kyrie?
I just, if his body was hurting that much and, legs was, legs were tired. I mean, it just makes sense to give him a little extra rest.
No back-to-back. Stephen A., you got a problem with this?
Well, listen, they're talking about they're not traveling to Memphis. Am I correct?
Yep.
I have a huge problem with it. I despise it. I can't stand it. I've been on the record saying that. And this is not an indictment against LeBron James, who's never even missed 10 games in a season in his career. This is not an indictment against the exceptional young coach that Tyronn Lue is, or Kyrie Irving, or anybody else. This is a principled position that I have maintained all of these years that I've been covering the NBA, which is 20 and counting. I have a problem with individuals who choose road games to take off. If you are going to take off, why can't you take off of one of the 41 home games you have? Because the chances are that people who are coming to see you at some point in time or another, they're going to be there to see you. Not to mention the fact that, again, not only are they going to see you, but at the same time, it's your home team. It's your home turf. It's your home fan base. So they truly are coming to root for the team, even in the event that a LeBron, a Kyrie, etc. aren't playing. But when you go on the road, you're going once, possibly twice a year. They're not going to get an opportunity to see you on the road. If you're the Memphis Grizzlies and you're selling tickets to your fan base, what you're telling your fan base is gravitating towards that particular game because they're anticipating seeing a LeBron. They're anticipating seeing a Kyrie Irving. And that's their only shot throughout the season to see you. And you don't show up for that game. I just think I think it's insane, and I think it's wrong. There may be nothing you can do about it, but I'll tell you an idea that I have, Max Kellerman. A matter of fact, go ahead, Max. I'll wait to tell you what my
that's right.
idea
You know why
is
they don't get to see
matter.
them? Because they don't have them on their team. I mean, Kyrie and LeBron and Kevin Love don't play for Memphis. They play for Cleveland. And what you're talking about is having business interest of the league supersede the competitive interests of the team. Listen, think about every player in NBA history. What are they really playing for? Like, how do we remember them? Why does Magic Johnson win the Larry Bird argument right now? He's got 5, Bird's got 3. Who's championships? Who's the best active coach in basketball? Greg Popovich. What does he do? He Popoviches his players. He rests them. Are you suggesting that there shouldn't be any such thing as a DNP-CD, did not play coach's decision? Because that's what Ty Lue is saying. He's saying, look, they ain't going to play. That's a coach's decision. And for someone else to sit there, you or anyone else say, yeah, but the only reason you're not playing them is because of X, Y, and Z. They're your best players. Why wouldn't you? That's really not for someone else to decide. That's for the coach to decide, who's doing his best to marshal his resources in such a way that he gives his team the best chance to win a championship. And that's what it's about. So who is this actually serving? The Cleveland Cavaliers fans who root for that team and want the team to win a championship. And you just said you don't know what you're going to do about it. You know what you can do about it. I don't think anything should be done about it, but I'm interested to hear your plans, Stephen A.
Well, first of all, if a cockroach was looking for crumbs on the ground, you could explain it away and philosophize about it. That don't make it just. That doesn't make it so. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. When I'm talking about it, first of all, I said, of course you can get rest. I'm talking about not just the interest of the league from a business perspective, a decency towards the fan base. Again, they're not going to see you because they don't live there in Cleveland. If you're coming to Memphis once a year, you're coming to Utah or someplace like that, and that's the game you choose to sit out, I think it's incredibly insensitive to that fan base. And I'm telling you what I think should happen.
Where are the violins? Where are the violins?
Sorry,
Stephen A. Smith.
Did I let you speak?
You're always making fun of me. You're saying that I'm in my emotions about this stuff.
Did I let you speak? Did I let you speak? Let me get to my point. I specifically said I had a point, and it is this. I believe that the NBA should start allowing fans, in the event that you choose not to show up and play, I think that the fans should be allowed to get their money back or get a discount. Because when they charged those ticket prices for that particular game, it was with the thought that LeBron and Kyrie would be in uniform. And if you're not going to show up, this is not Cleveland, mind you, because they're there 41 nights a year. This is on the road, the only time you would get to see them. That's cheating the fans.
Well, I mean,
and let me tell you
not
something.
the fans of Cleveland. I mean, listen, Memphis, get your game up. Like, get players that people are interested in watching.
So
and Memphis is pretty good,
a question.
by the way.
I have a question because this is where I'm confused. Are you saying that LeBron and Kyrie and Tyronn Lue should not care about anybody but the Cleveland fan base?
Of course that's what I'm saying.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere because we are diametrically opposed to this. One of the things that I've said, and I've said this on many occasions, when you talk about MJ, when you talk about Kobe, they were headliners who accepted the responsibility of being headliners. This is the kind of situation that comes forth with this new collective bargaining negotiation that they're engaging in. This is the kind of stuff that turns the public against a player or a team. Because what happens is, Max, is this. We understand that you could get around anything. We respect that. And we know it's taxing on a body, et cetera, et cetera. But when you are insensitive to a road team where they're never going to see you, Memphis probably ain't going to the finals. That means you're not going to see LeBron at all if you're in Memphis. When you sit in, you have no regard for that. Why is that? It's because of the money. Because, see, when the salaries weren't what they were, and you had the sneaker company supplementing your income, and you were encouraged and provoked and incentivized to show up no matter what, you didn't hesitate to do it.
Right. So
but
now we have gotten somewhere
it's like,
indeed.
oh, this is where we are.
Now we have gotten somewhere indeed. What you are suggesting is that these guys put on their business hats in the middle of a season and allow business interests to supersede competitive interests. And all those things you're talking about, yeah, maybe in a CBA, you try to incentivize players to play on the road against teams for some reason. They're only going to be there once or twice a year, whatever. I mean, I don't care that much about that. Go watch the guys on TV or go travel to the other city or go get better players. But okay, if it is a legitimate business interest, you want the league engaged, the fans of the league engaged, sure. But in the middle of a season, to be angry at a coach or players for putting their competitive interests in terms of winning a championship that year ahead of their business interests.
I have a question.
Why?
I have a question. This is where I'm so confused. You keep saying their competitive interests. Right. I'm saying to you, Max, let me try to crystallize where I'm going. You act like You keep bringing up competitive interest. What I'm saying to you is, suppose they had a game in Memphis tonight, but Cleveland tomorrow night. What I'm saying is, what's wrong with playing on the road with people who'll never otherwise see you and taking a night off in a city where they always see you?
Let me ask you this.
What's wrong with that? I don't understand. How does that competitive interest? What are you talking about?
Let's say somehow Memphis makes it to the finals. Everyone else gets hurt in the West, or they match up well with Golden State because they can post up, whatever it is, and Memphis makes it to the finals. Are those fans in Memphis going to be cheering for Cleveland, or are they going to be cheering for Memphis?
They're going to be cheering for Memphis.
Right. Those fans are interested in their team. So that is reciprocated, fans and team. The Cleveland Cavaliers players would like to hook their fans up, not the fans of another team. This is very straightforward.
I'm saying to you, you hook them up 41 nights a year, as opposed to the one night a year. You never see them. You only see them once a year. I'm saying you don't have a I got it. Okay. Well, we disagree. That's fine. Because I just want it to be clear. You don't give a damn about any fan base outside of your own. That's essentially what you're saying. If you're playing Cleveland, you shouldn't care about anybody else.
What I'm saying.
Inwardly
I
focused,
understand.
Max Kellerman.
And last time I checked, the money that the players are being paid is because of the money they generate, not just locally, but nationally. And by the way,
that ain't Ty Lue's problem. That ain't Ty Lue's problem.
What Max is saying, then there's no sense in NBA players ever playing in Olympic competition. Why represent your country? Who cares? Yeah. All you need to care about is your city.
That's right. The only time the NBA players should play in the Olympics is when Team America is getting whooped, and we need to really let the world know who runs basketball. That's when they should play. Otherwise, we should never send our guys to play.
Okay,
well,
gentlemen.
I appreciate it. I understand. You're wrong, but I understand.
Let's agree to disagree. And despite the travel day, lack of travel day, no player in NBA history has played more minutes than LeBron prior to his 32nd birthday, which is about 2 weeks away. But Ty Lue isn't the only head man with an announcement. We're keeping up with the Joneses too, folks. Jerry, the floor is yours.
I don't have a definite